neck is tender and mild.
I liked her voice. You are the thing she's got going on.
You don't need to put so many notes in.
Constricting the sound.
That was shocking.
Oh dear.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Georgina and I am the Honest Vocal Coach, and today it is so in a vocal battle. If you've not seen one of these, to the side you will see numbers, which will be the scores on the doors of each of these vocals. Now it is a bit of fun because there are loads of variables. Are they singing live? Is the microphone good? Where are they singing live? Is it in the house without any effects? There's just literally loads of different variables. So what I go on is the technique, knowing what these singers are capable of and how good it is against their ability. So that's what I'm looking at. It's all about their technique and how good I know they can be, and I'm gauging against their own technique as to where it would be. And it's quite a fun thing to do. So let's dive in.
Let's dive in. Super quick clips there. Both were good, but technique wise I would actually say that Beyonce had it there. Beyonce has that strength in the low notes. With you weren't happy. Definitely more strength from Beyonce in the low notes. Another point to Beyonce. Again, more strength from Beyonce. Point to Yons, Beyonce. Another point to Beyonce. She's storming it so far. Both technically good, so point each. A lot more vibrato for Beyonce there compared to Mariah's version. It was a style choice, really. Both, point each. Baby, rock it to the waterfall. I felt then Beyonce's was a little bit pushed. I think Mariah had a better quality of tone. It was better supported. And we're looking at their personal technique. So obviously Beyonce has a different style to Mariah. So we're looking, what do we know about these singers already? What's good for them and what's bad for them? Okay, both technically good, but Beyonce chose to belt it that little bit more. Point each. Both good stuff. Oh my God, this is quite a battle. Point each. Personal preference there was Mariah. I thought that she had a warmer tone. She didn't push quite so much. It had a more natural feel to it. I'm not saying that Beyonce's is bad, just I preferred Mariah's. Equally good, point each. Mariah just swung it for that one. Point to Mariah. Both very pushy. They're both straining a little bit there, but let's be honest, a lot of pop is strained now. I'd say both pushy. Mariah wasn't as pushy as Beyonce, so point to Mariah there. Point each. See, different technique there. Belt from Mariah, but head voice from Beyonce. So again, technique was good for both. But I thought Beyonce's was just what I would call a little bit hooty. A bit kind of hooty in the head, a bit ringy. So I think quality, Mariah. Point each. Oh my God, if you guys can decide between some of these, this is crazy stuff. Not sure what's happening there, the whole rolling around on the floor business. Mariah that time. Those last two, neither were particularly good. They were both a little bit off tune, I thought. So if I had to choose between the two, it would be Beyonce for that last one. Wow, so what did you think of the vocal battle? Did your favourite win? This one was a little bit of a nightmare, I have to be honest. Trying to pick out of these two phenomenal singers. Both top of their game, you know. And something we need to talk about here is the ages of these ladies in these video clips. Bearing in mind that I think Beyonce is probably younger than Mariah at the time, maybe a little bit. And age does make a difference to the voice. Let's dive in.
We love each other so deeply.
Wow, those clips were fast. Goodness me. Yeah, really fast. Both voices were actually pretty good. Control was pretty good. I would say Beyonce's had a bit more depth to it than Lady Gaga's, but both technique was good. Point each.
It's off, it's on.
Ah, you see now, Beyonce went down into the note, whereas Lady Gaga was already kind of there. I preferred the tone of Beyonce's, but both of them had decent support. So I'm going to go with point each.
I want your love, 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 I want your love. I want... Nothing couldn't wait for you.
Beyonce.
To you, you won't know how I feel. We'll hold you, baby, never leave, 'cause I believe in this love.
I love that song. Oh my God. I've got to find the whole of that. I didn't know Beyonce had done this song. Love that song. Beyonce again. She just seems to be pipping Lady Gaga at these low notes. I need a wind machine right now, don't I? It's very windy on stage. They were both out of tune when they started and slipped into the note, but Beyonce's had more power, better control. Beyonce. Equally good, point each, great support. They were really getting it from down there, getting that sound out, no tension, no restrictions. Great. Seemed a bit under to me.
And see she's had for me.
Beyonce again. Does she always need a fan? I think so. Superb, Beyonce again. They were pretty equal actually, a lot of vibrato on both of them, point each. Both equally good, point each. I'm not sure what was going on there though. Not really keen on either. They were both full on adrenaline in the moment, growl and over pushing. Neither point. Lady Gaga was just that little bit better there, a bit more of a classical choice of resonation, so it rung more, it had more of a like a tonal, just beautiful sound. I'm waffling here. Beyonce, wow, those transitions, chest to head flip, ooh. Beyonce, just that little bit better. Goodness me, that was quite a battle, wasn't it? The clips weren't the best in the world, they were very fast. But saying that, I quite enjoyed watching it. I thought that Beyonce was better with the lower notes. and kind of better with the higher notes as well. I noticed that when Beyonce gets lost in the moment, she doesn't lose her technique quite as much as Lady Gaga does. Let's dive in.
My mama will send me over tonight.
Okay, both ladies hit the notes, but Beyonce, B, let me go B, it's quicker. B, she slid down into the note, so she needed a bit of help to get there, whereas with Jennifer Hudson, with Jen, it was much easier for her. Ah, you see there, Jen didn't have the support on the low note, whereas Beyonce did. So the point there goes to B.
Dreams come true.
B gets that one, much better support.
Say, can you see?
Neither were incredible. They were not particularly supported, not an awful lot of quality to the tone. But I'd say, gosh, that's a tricky one. Didn't really think either were particularly good. Because the technique was okay, we're going to go point each on that one.
You want my loving soul.
I'm going to go B there because with Jen, it was a forced lowered larynx to create the sound, whereas Beyonce didn't need to do that. B again, she just seems to have that agility when it comes to getting into the notes. Okay, both were pretty good technique-wise, but B's was just more impressive. Point to B. Again, B's was just more impressive. I actually felt that Jen's had so much vibrato on. It was just a bit too much. Tricky one. I felt that there's a lot of growl in Beyonce's clip. Quality was probably Jen at that point. Both very good, but Beyonce pipped it again for me there. The quality of tone was better. Beyonce again. Oh, she's going to be winning in this one. Yeah, I would say a little bit over pushing from B's point of view. A bit too much of the growl there. You could hear some glottal attack. So I would say Jen. Both good. Lighter tone, I would say higher tone for Beyonce. Point each. B again. Wow. I think what I'm finding is that Jen uses her vibrato more than Beyonce does. Beyonce's vibrato is lighter, and I'm finding Jen's vibrato in these clips just a bit too much. I would say Jen, that time, she got control of her vibrato a lot better. What? I'm going to have to go for don't know on that one. That was just, yeah, no points. I'd have to go back, watch it again. That was craziness. Beyonce's quality was better. Beyonce again, this is interesting. Beyonce again, this is a really interesting set of clips. Wow. Beyonce. The quality's just better from B. That's another for Beyonce. Again, much better. Oh, this is good. So we got, so 3.5 octaves for Jen, 4 octaves for Beyonce. Interesting. So yeah, interesting. So thank you so much to the person who made this video originally. I actually quite enjoyed that one. I felt that that it was quite a battle, but Beyonce definitely came out on top. On top, love on top. So yeah, she was definitely a stronger vocalist there, but it's just this set of clips. It doesn't mean that she's, you know, all over better than Jen. It's just this set of clips. So let's dive into the vocal battle. Oh my goodness, awesome. I'm going to give a point to Adele and to Whitney there. I felt that Beyonce had something on her microphone which made it over echoey, and the depth just wasn't there for me compared to the other two. So point for Adele and a point for Whitney. Wow, oh my goodness. Okay, so Whitney gets the point there for being just unbelievably good. The depth and the control and the technique was superb. I think second would be Beyonce there, and then third would be Adele, because she was pushing a little bit. There was a bit of strain there. So I think longevity wise, Whitney gets the point. Okay, so not all of Whitney's were great there. There was some over pushing going on. I thought the last one was the better out of the Whitney. I really thought that Beyonce and Adele also had a really good technique there. So because Whitney wasn't so consistent in that clip, I'm going to go for Beyonce and Adele. They get the point.
Come on and give me the chance.
So I think this is a matter of personal choice, really, because I thought all three ladies were just outstanding. But for me, Whitney was just over pushing just that little bit. I thought the control of the transitions from Beyonce were amazing, and Adele's tonal quality, and even the little growl she had there was outstanding. So I'm going to go personally for Beyonce and Adele right there. Wow, oh my god, this is so tough. Okay, so for me that would be Whitney. The agility and the strength, the breath control, superb. Second would be Beyonce there. I love the fact that she put a little bit of a growl in there. Not always a fan of growls, but that kind of worked for me. And then Adele would be number 3, so I'm going to give the point to Whitney on this one. Kind of looks like she was about to eat the microphone, don't you think? Whitney, by far, the technique was better, the breath support was better, the tone was better. Beyonce's was awesome, and Adele's was pretty good too. But Whitney gets the point. Oh, Whitney again. Wow. Now these, it's tough, isn't it? I think it's very much personal opinion now, because technique is pretty much, 99%, 100% awesome. So it is a little bit of personal sort of choice. I would say Whitney again for that one. Okay, yeah, slightly different style in all three. Whitney's really going for it. Beyonce's just riffing away, and Adele's just got that nice slide up with the finger at the top. I thought all three were pretty great, but my personal favourite on terms of technique there was Adele. Wow. So yeah, that was quite a unique battle, I must say. 3 ladies up against each other was like madness. It was really tricky to decide because they're all really, really good. It's a case of, you know, just being picky on the really fine detail.
So thank you for watching this vocal battle. If there's any battles you want me to do, there is a request form underneath the video, and get involved in the comments. Let me know what you thought. Do you agree with what I said or do you disagree? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, loves.